how can one basically position themselves as an authority and a brand and like outshine the competitor? Now imagine somebody has worked 5 years, 10 years, and he's making 1 crore in a launch in a week or a month. Now somebody who has come completely new, right? What but he has some good skills, he's very intelligent, high IQ, very smart. What he has to do to outshine his competitor? And secondly, my question is, some people, as you told, like high ticket, 5 lakh, 9 lakhs, one is charging, whereas another person, there is someone in the same country who charges 10 times or like 20 times lesser price. Now when we try to tell them, when we tell them this is what the price, they will tell, we know someone who can do it at 20 times lesser price, right? How do we resolve that issue?
Okay, good question. It's funny, man. Good, good, good. You're getting some goods out of me. Cool. What was the first question again?
My first question is the premium, this thing, like the
How you
branding,
build
how
a
to
position in
outshine
the
the
market.
competitor.
All right, all right, okay. So the way you build any like a really good positioning in a marketplace really comes down to the sales process that you're using, right? For example, I also started as a brand new coach in this industry, right? And I think within a year, we instantly pulled out all the things and we really are at the top now. How did we do that? It's your authority is built through your sales process. What do you mean by that, right? Is if you have a sales process that automatically builds the trust, builds the authority, you're done. For example, we do what we call as reverse funnels, right? That is what we are known for and everything. And what does reverse funnels do? It builds the maximum trust in the least amount of time. And let's say, Akshay, you spend 3 days with me or 5 days with me, and I start breaking all of your beliefs one at a time. What is a brand? Brand is the like what people think about you is called brand, correct? Yes or no? Like
Absolutely.
what other
Yes.
people think about you is a brand, right?
Correct.
So, and
Yes.
you know the secret is you can architect that. You can literally architect what you want other people to think about you. Isn't that funny? Most people don't even know that. So, brand is not automatically built. You build it with the words and with the principles and with the values you choose to publicly advertise, right? And again, polarity is also one of the most important things. So in, let's say, in reverse funnels, when you do an event for, let's say, 3 days or 4 days or 5 days, and if a brand new person comes into the thing and you really know how to speak well, and if you break all the objections one at a time, if you shift their identities, and when you shift their identities, they get into a feeling of buying mode, right? And when you teach them how to think, the new way of thinking, they really are feeling like that new person. So when that thing comes, trust and the brand automatically builds, because they are like, oh shit, all this time, all this long, I've been thinking that I cannot do it, I am shy, but suddenly this guy comes in, I don't know who this guy is, his name is Akshay, and this guy shows me that I can do this and I can do this in like in 2 days. Like, is he crazy? And now see what happened over here is it's a brand that's being built. I'm positioning you with a separate tag, like, oh, this guy just unlocked all the barriers for me, right?
Absolutely.
So that builds a brand. And when you're able to do that at scale, that's the best thing ever, right? Like I've spoken in the rooms of 3,000, 5,000 people in an event. We just did a repitch for a client of mine. I pulled in an additional 2.1 cr in 51 minutes, right? And just 51 minutes, people didn't even know me, but I came in, did the repitch, 51 minutes, pulled an additional 2.1 cr from the room that has already been sold to, right? And
Amazing.
how did I do that, right? It's because I know like what kind of words I need to say, what kind of objections I need to break, what kind of new identities I need to insert inside them for the result. The result being they need to buy this product. And when you're able to do that in the right way, they automatically go and buy, right? So it's a sequence. So brand is like, what does that person think about me? It's called branding. All right. And you can choose to make them think what you want them to think. That's the best part. You can architect a brand. You can architect your identity in front of their eyes.